So I've been thinking about temptation. Why are we tempted? Where does this come from? You know, one thing I can guarantee about this week's video is that there isn't one person that's going to watch this video that could say, oh, that doesn't apply to me. Because there won't be one person who watches this video who hasn't been tempted. We all have. And we will continue to be. But why are we tempted? You know, this reminds me of the verse from 1 Corinthians 10:13, which says that we will never be tempted beyond what we can handle. In fact, with every temptation that comes, there will also be a window of escape for you and I to be able to endure whatever the temptation is. And if that's true, which I believe that it is, I believe and trust God's word. I'm not going to be tempted with something that I can't handle. Then maybe temptation is something more than just temptation. When you study the Greek, temptation actually has two different meanings. It can mean to test, or it can mean to be tempted. And we see this in Job's life, where God allowed Job to be tested to the brink, right? Everything is taken from him. His children, his money, his animals, his lifestyle, everything is taken from him as a test to prove his faithfulness to God. But on the other side of that, Satan was trying to destroy Job and prove that he would not remain faithful. And he was trying to tempt him into cursing God. But he never wavered. You see, because God knew that he had built Job with the ability to overcome any temptation that would come his way, no matter how great. And it affirmed in Job, you read the book of Job, and it affirms in him how great his God is. So this brings it back to you and I. What if the next time that you're being tempted or I'm being tempted, instead of looking at it like this is such a lure from the world, like there's such a sweet aroma to do the wrong thing, instead of looking at it with those enticing eyes, that sometimes it's so easy to look at sin and look at temptation with enticing eyes, what if instead we stopped ourselves dead in our tracks and we said, God, we know that this is a test. It might be a temptation from Satan, who hates me and wants to destroy me, but from you, God, this is a test. And I claim what you said in 1 Corinthians 10:13, that I'm not going to go through a temptation that I can't handle. And so, God, I'm claiming that now, that you said there's going to be a window of escape. Show me the window. I want to get out of here. Let me endure this, God. You said that I can endure it. Show me I can endure it, God. And I promise you, if you do that, you will realize very quickly how big your God is within you. Because you will never be tempted beyond what you are able. And there will always be a way of escape. That's what love does. Love inspires. Love gives hope. Love gives us the ability to endure. It doesn't stop us from going through hard times or temptations. It gives us the ability to go through them and continue to walk straight. That's what love does.